Hi everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Miss Ariel. I hope everyone is enjoying the great weather that we've been having so far during summer, and I hope that you all are reading and logging all of your minutes so you guys can come in and get prizes, okay? So this week we're going to read some stories about Father's Day since it's almost here, okay? The first book that we're going to read is called A Perfect Father's Day by Eve Bunting and illustrated by Susan McDowell. Who's there? It's Susie, and I'm taking you out for a perfect Father's Day. Susie said, "First, we'll go for lunch." "Good," said Dad. "May I drive?" "Certainly," Susie said. "Have a good time," Mom called as they waved goodbye. Susie chose where they would eat. "This is your favorite food, isn't it, Dad?" she asked. "Sure is," Dad said. "May I pay?" "Certainly," Susie said. "I think we'll go to the duck pond after lunch," Susie said. "You like to feed the ducks, don't you, Dad?" "Sure do," Dad said. "May I buy the duck food?" "Certainly," Susie said. "And I think we'll go to the park after that." Oh my! I think Susie might have fed the ducks a little bit too much food. "You like the park, don't you, Dad?" "Of course," Dad said. "Do you like the swings?" Susie asked. "Do you like the monkey bars?" But I think Dad's having a hard time on the monkey bars. "Do you like the merry-go-round? The drafts are the best." "I like them all," Dad said. "Do you want a balloon?" Susie asked. "Red balloons are my favorite." Dad bought a red one for Susie and a blue one to bring home to Mom. "Are you having a good Father's Day so far?" Susie asked. Dad smiled. "Perfect. But I think we should go home now. Mom will be waiting. You'll hold the balloons while I drive?" "Certainly," Susie said. Dad closed the car windows so the balloons wouldn't float away, and so Susie wouldn't float away either. "Mom has a special cake for you," Susie whispered. "It's chocolate with chocolate frosting and yellow writing, and it says Happy Father's Day. And there are 4 yellow candles, one for every year you've been my dad. It's a surprise." "I like surprises," Dad said. Mom was wearing her prettiest t-shirt, the one with the sparkles that Dad liked. Their prettiest cloth was on the table. So was the cake. Dad gave Mom a kiss and the blue balloon. "My goodness," he said. "That's cake is chocolate and it has chocolate frosting and yellow writing and it says Happy Father's Day. And there are 4 candles, one for every year that I've been Susie's dad? What a surprise!" "Dad likes surprises," Susie told Mom. "I like chocolate too," Dad said, and he blew out the candles and cut a big piece of cake for each of them. "We did all your Dad's favorite things and went to all of his favorite places," Susie said. "It's been a perfect Father's Day so far." "Perfect," Dad said. "May I have a hug?" "Certainly." That was a cute one. I also have another one too. It's called Just Like Daddy by Lucy Freegard. My friends say that when they grow up, they want to be a ballet dancer, an engineer, and a pirate. But when I grow up, I want to be just like my dad. I want to be brave enough to deal with the scariest of monsters and daring enough to keep my eyes wide open on the twistiest of roller coasters, even when I really want to close them. I want to be smart enough to build a special place to play. And when I tell stories, I will make all the silly voices. When I'm as big as Daddy, I will be strong enough to win at tug of war and go as fast as the wind. I will climb to the top of the tallest mountains and only a teeny bit out of breath. When I grow up, I want to have the best memories. Well, look at all of those memories he has. They went and got balloons, and he plays violin. How cool is that? Daddy says he'll miss me being this little. Even my grumpy days, naughty moments, and terrible tantrums. Everyone says I'm growing up fast, but Daddy says that he will always love me no matter what. Daddy says nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes sometimes. But you're never too old or too young to try something silly. My daddy still loves sand building, face painting, and best of all, birthdays. Well, that looks like a fun birthday party. What do you think? When I grow up, I want to be just like Daddy, because no matter how big he is, my daddy still remembers how much fun it is to be little, just like me. Oh, I think they're tuckered out from the day. What do you think? The end. That one's my favorite so far. So for the last story that I have for everyone, it's called Dad's First Day by Mike Wonatica. This is Oliver, and this is Oliver's dad. All summer they played together, they laughed together, sang together, and read together. When summer was over, it was time for Oliver to start school. Are you ready for school? Yes. The night before school started, Oliver and his dad got ready. Oh, look, they're packing his lunch and packing his school bag. On the first day of school, Oliver's dad didn't feel good. My tummy hurts. It's okay, Daddy. You're just a little nervous. Come on, let's go. We don't want to be late for the first day of school. But Oliver's dad had a few things he needed to do before they left. I don't think working on a puzzle is what Oliver had in mind. Daddy, what are you doing? We need to go now. So Oliver's dad, he hid behind the couch. Oliver found him. He hid inside the closet. And Oliver found him, and he hid outside. Daddy! Oliver found him and dragged him to the car. Oliver's dad drove very slowly. You're probably going to really miss me when you're at school, Oliver. Sure, Daddy. I think Dad's taking a little bit hard. What do you think? When they got to school, Oliver ran to his classroom and met his teacher. So nice to meet you, Oliver. Oh, Dad's tummy's really hurting again. Then it was time to say goodbye. Bye, Daddy. Daddy? Daddy? Daddy! He won't let him go. Bye, Daddy. The teacher walked Oliver's dad outside, but I think it looks like she carried him outside. What do you think? Oliver's dad drove home. He couldn't stop thinking about Oliver. He worried about Oliver. He missed Oliver, and his tummy really, really hurt. Then he realized, I'm not ready for school. Oliver's dad drove back to school. He ran to the classroom, and just before he opened the door, he stopped. He couldn't believe what he saw. Oliver was playing. He was laughing. Then he was singing and reading. Oliver's dad smiled. Oliver and his dad were ready for school. Good job, Daddy. And after the first day of school, they celebrated until their tummy hurt. That ice cream looks pretty good. I think they earned it. What do you think? The end. Well, that's the last one for this week. So I will see you all next week for another story time. Until then, bye.